Fresh, fresh,
Huh?
yeah.
Tish. Okay. That's what I'm hello, everybody. I am Maria Lee Driver, CEO of Aria's O'Shea, and welcome to the Aria's O'Shea podcast, where me and my girl Tish, we talk about everything hair and skin. And I just want to say welcome, welcome, and welcome. And welcome to 2024. We're back, baby. We took time off and we are back. We are ready. We bringing the energy.
Absolutely.
Energy. Hey, Tish.
What's going
Yeah,
on, Miss Driver?
yes, baby. I'm great, girl. What's up, Miss Joseph Allen? And we bring it with our Black History Month. What? Because we are Black
Absolutely.
History.
Walking, shaking, and moving. In the flesh.
I love it. I
Absolutely.
love it. I love it. So, we're going to be talking about Black history, how it evolved. We're here now, how things have changed over the years. And me and Tish, we're going to bring it. We're going to be here every Monday night at 9 p.m. talking about different issues. And I'm super, super excited. We have so much to share. We got 50 years plus between the two of us. I no longer in the salon, but my girl Tish is, and
On a
we
daily.
can just bring it all together. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
Just say what you got to say, Letitia. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Letitia.
Well, yes, I'm excited to be here in the new 2024. Absolutely. We are walking into Black History Month. February is a short month, but we do
Yes.
not shy away from the beauty of the month, embracing the Black heritage, the Black culture, and Black excellence. And so we are here tonight
Yes.
to talk about the many people that have paved the way for Black
Yes.
excellence. And so I'm proud to
Mm-hmm.
be one of those sitting alongside Miss Maria Lee Driver herself. So as we continue to pave the way and shed light on hair care and the beauty industry, I'm excited about tonight. So let's do
Yes. 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 And the one way we can start this off is, of course, we bring the excitement, and we letting everybody know that we are professional cosmetologists.
it. Absolutely.
We don't have to guess it. We don't have to play the games. We don't have to wing it. We don't have to YouTube it. We lived it, and Tish is still living it. And I put my
Absolutely.
dues in, from the stylist to instructor to owning a couple salons, owning my own school, and down to making my own product. So I lived the whole complete dream. And now I just
Beautiful.
want to be able to share the knowledge that I gained throughout the years about taking care of your hair, and not just talk about it, but as you see, to be about it. And I just changed with the style and the times. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, how it all
Absolutely.
started. Right down to, we got to give honor to Madam C.J. Walker. I was just so blessed to have won that award in Philadelphia. I really appreciate the 100 Black women who actually gave me the award. Um, she paved the way. She opened the doors for that industry. Uh,
Yes.
you can't, a hellifying marketer. Let's put it that way. She marketed those
Yes.
products and became a millionaire. So we
Mhm.
have to give her her dues. I really and truly believe in giving people their flowers, because um, she did that. What you think? Till she did that. She did
Well,
that.
absolutely. She was definitely a trailblazer, ahead of her time. You know, she
Yes.
had the entrepreneur spirit, and that's the very thing that you need to be able to propel yourself um, for the next level and continue to
Yes.
grow. So one of the fascinating aspects of her was her ability to communicate and
Yes.
shed light and information on what her vision was. She was also a visionary. She foresaw what she wanted, and she did not let anything stop her from obtaining it. And so, from that, is why I can see why they honored Maria Lee with the Madam C.J. Walker Award, because it was about trailblazing. It was about growing forward, keeping the pace, staying the pace, because that's empowering. When you are determined, you need propellers on your back because there's so
You
many
do.
things that can try to block and stop you. And so
Hmm.
when you push past the negative and the naysayers and things of that nature, you have to have drive. So
Mm,
that drive is what gets you to the next level.
that's
And
right.
so
The next
this
level.
is why we're honoring her on tonight, because she pushed past the naysayers. She
Yes.
pushed past those who did not believe. And so it's imperative that we continue to push past and never stop dreaming. Never
Mm-mm.
give up on yourself, because when you can manifest within yourself, the sky is the limit.
Yes. Yes. And my before picture, before I started making my products, and it's amazing to me. I had no idea what I had created.
Mm.
Didn't set out to do that, but my before picture with my hair nice and short, and I thought I was 40 and fabulous. You could you could tell me anything. And I decided to make this product when I had a kids salon in Philadelphia called Oria's for Kids Salon, and the young lady's hairs just started growing and growing, and it was so healthy and beautiful. And now that I look back, as we just saw the
Yeah.
before and after picture of Madam C.J. Walker, this is my before. And, right now I'm wearing a two-strand twist, but the length of my hair over that period of time, it just took off from something that I created. And I went through the rules. I mean, people think, oh, you just have long, pretty hair. You don't have any issues. You
Mhm.
have to be Indian descent. I had problems too, as you see right there. My hair broke off. It was bald. I just knew I had alopecia. But when I saw those things, I made a difference by creating something that took that away, which my hair grew back. Was something that I just made because I knew other ingredients and I just put them together. And I'm so grateful that I have a head full of hair, and that's my hair
Beautiful.
from 2010 to what you see today. And that picture right there is probably 2 years older, so it's a little longer than that now. But yeah, and that's healthy hair, and that's me using my product since I created it back in 2009 and got into Whole Foods in 2010. So she, like I said, I give her, I mean, she put it out there, she marketed that product, and she made
Absolutely.
millions. And you can't never take that away from her ever.
Mm. Right.
So I just really appreciate her, and I give her her props. I give her
Beautiful.
props. And your
Beautiful.
Madam CJ Walker, you did that. You
You
did
did
that,
that.
girl. You did that. Yes, you did that. So, but as you see, this is my new do for 2024 for right
Beautiful.
now. Gotta take,
Mhm.
because every now and then you got to give your hair a break. You have to give it a break. So this is how I give my hair a break. I do a two-strand twist, and I wear it like this for months, and then later on I straighten it out and wear it straight for about 3 or 4 months. This year was last year was a little longer because I had a lot of other things on my plate. But yeah, it's very important that you give it a break. Even with your
Yeah.
skin, I think you should be natural with your skin because a razor shades for the hair and for the skin. And I believe that you should just wear your skin natural. You don't have to wear makeup every day. Give your skin
Right.
time to breathe because you're so beautiful. You don't need to have makeup every day.
Every
That's
single
just
day. Yeah, no.
just beautiful.
Yes. Yes. I,
Yeah.
for myself, when it came to makeup, I think I'll never forget I think it was my seventh grade picture, and I had acne bad. And I was like,
Wow. Wow.
I am not taking these pictures. What am I going to do? The
No,
middle
you
school.
didn't. No, you didn't.
I
Seventh to
said,
seventh
oh,
grade.
I said, oh no. Mm-mm. And so my sister said, well, why don't you just put some makeup on? And I was like, what? Makeup? Like that was I said, you know what? I'm gonna beat this face today. So I got so mad. I had no contour, no highlight. It was just flat. It's just flat. And so I was like, oh, that got me through that day because I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
I was never a huge fan of makeup. I enjoy it for like special occasions and things like that. But
Yes, right.
for my
Exactly.
daily regimen, it's not something that is my go-to. So
Mhm.
I had flawed skin for so long in my uh elementary years. I had
Mhm.
really bad acne all the way up and all throughout high school. So it started in like fourth grade. And when I shared my story on the Portia show, I had a lot of skin conditions that scarred my skin.
Mhm.
A lot of it was from trauma, and um, not to tug on the emotional heartstrings, but my mother was diagnosed with lupus when I was 8, and so
Wow.
I internalized that because I went into survivor mode, and it was like, we don't know how long she's gonna live. So I said, well, I got to figure out how to take care of myself. At 8, I knew
Right.
I had a big
That's
sister, I
right.
knew I had a
That's right.
grandma, but I was like, there's certain things I knew I was gonna have to try to figure out. But my skin took the impact.
Again, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, by
Yes.
4th grade, still I was like 8, 8 and a half when I got the news. By 9, I was in full breakout mode, and
Wow.
it lasted forever, and so, um, when they was taking me to the dermatologist and giving me all the Retin-A and all the things to try to help heal it, it was stubborn. I mean, across the back and shoulders and
Oh, wow. Mm.
arms, and it would rotate from chin, cheek, and forehead, and it would just rotate after one breakout onto the next, and it just repeated itself until I was 27.
Wow.
So, so
Wow.
and that's when she passed. She passed at 20 when I
Oh,
was 27.
okay.
So my body literally decompressed, released the stress, and that's when my skin cleared up. So I had a different type of acne. based on trauma. And so when the skin began to clear, I didn't want to put anything on it. I wanted to embrace it. So I was more so fascinated that the skin began to heal and clear up than to grab makeup, because I was excited that, oh my gosh, my arms are clearing up, my chest is clearing up. I can wear a tank top. So it wasn't so much, putting makeup on the whole body. I was embracing the fact that I had skin that I could actually allow to be seen. And so that's why I kind of don't gravitate towards makeup. I want to embrace the beauty of the natural skin. And so I feel the same way about the hair. Like, I enjoy watching people would put their hair extensions in and things of that nature, but my love is to watch natural hair grow and to show off its beauty in its natural state. That's why my
Yes.
specialty, I emphasize. Um, I do all hair types and textures with a special emphasis on natural, curly, zigzag.
Yes.
I love it. Clients be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh my gosh, it's so." They use the term nappy. I say, embrace it. Don't degrade it. You
That's
know,
right.
for me, nappy
That's
hair
right.
means it's the health of the hair. That means growth. If it's nappy coming
Yes.
out the root, that means it's being pushed out. It's being propelled
Yes.
out. And so I
Mm-hmm.
embrace that, because that means the body is pushing out what it needs to push out to continue the growth. I said, don't get mad at it because it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Supposed to do. That's right.
you know, they want to hold a form. I said, that's fine. It can hold it, but please allow it to grow and embrace as it change, embrace the change as it,
That's right.
transitions itself. So
Mm-hmm.
hair is it's what I do, and it's what I love to do. I've been doing it for over 30 plus years. And so when clients come to me to talk about the hair and they want to downplay or degrade their own texture, I said, that's not what we do here. And then they get an understanding of my angle. And then they begin to learn to embrace every aspect of themselves and the
Mm-hmm.
hair.
That's right.
That's important.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
Tish, that's why it's important that we embrace our history, because once we know our history and we understand from which we
Mhm.
came, then we can
Yeah,
embrace the things that we have and enhance what we
absolutely.
have.
Hmm.
I
Perfect,
mean,
perfect
everybody
point.
don't have pretty hair, as you would call it, but guess what? You got what God gave you.
Yeah, and all hair
So
is
just
beautiful. It's all
all
beautiful.
hair
You
is
know,
beautiful. That's right.
absolutely. It's
All
the
hair is
element
beautiful.
of hair itself. We've always had, we've been miseducated. Just case in point, we've just been miseducated on what beauty is. We had a standard that was held before us, the European standard, and we thought that that's what we had to look towards or look up to.
Yes.
But our own ethnicity is beauty within itself. Our
Mm-hmm.
striking features does not have to look like theirs. The shape
Mm-mm.
of our eyes does not have to look like theirs. The color of our eyes. We are a unique species of people, and our beauty goes far beyond the European structure. So for us to always think if my hair isn't in the realm of the European structure, it's not beautiful is a disservice to yourself. I deal with all hair types and textures, and trust and believe we have an amazing texture, and we have such a range of textures that there's so much beauty in them. And when you understand that you can embrace it and show off your texture, you begin to see the beauty in it within yourself because you're accepting you. So accept you during this Black History Month and let that propel throughout the rest of your days. Accept you, embrace you. We are honoring you on this month. And we wanted to transcend past the month of February, which so happens to be my birthday month. I'm just saying.
That's right. It's a birthday girl. We got a
Special
birthday girl.
element about February.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay.
Yes,
Well, guess what?
indeed.
We're gonna embrace every little each strand that you have on your head,
That's
Tish,
right.
because guess what? That's you. And
That's
you
right.
embrace yours. You said
Yes, yes.
nobody gonna tell you not to embrace yours. You're gonna embrace yours. I love
That's
it.
right.
I love
Indeed,
I
indeed.
love that. So we talked about how Madam C.J. Walker had these products and she marketed, and that took me to when I was a director for Mary Kay. I never forget. I won the second car, which was the Grand Prix, and I being a director, I had the opportunity to actually you can go to her manufacturing plant to view how they make the products. You could go to our house, and I remember walking through in Texas, walking through the mansion and walking through the manufacturing place and watching everybody bottle up stuff and package it. And it's just ironic how this was in 2003, and I said, I can do this.
Mm.
I can do this.
Mm.
And I never lost focus of that. And I knew once I did it, it had to be based upon what I knew, not what I was told. I wanted to base upon making a product of what I knew. And when I made
Mm.
Oria's O'Shea, with all the natural ingredients, of course, shea is the base, but you got to know how to work with shea butter. And I had to learn that all on my own. Wasn't taught that. That doesn't come
Mm.
with the manual. Um, Olive oil, coconut oil, avocado, honey, green tea, tea tree oil, vitamin E, chamomile. Just some of the ingredients that's in my product because I have 13 ingredients in Oria O'Shea. When I put them all in, I didn't know what I was making. I guess I thought I had a little witch's brew. I was mixing it up, but it felt so good on the skin. And then
Mm.
I would put it in my hair, and it just felt so good, and it made your hair feel so. The natural curl would just snap back, or if you put it on hair that was dry, it wasn't too heavy because I put it on the scalp, and when I put it on the scalp, it was just nice. It felt nice, and I used this product for a whole year before I even took it to my kids salon to make sure. I was like, okay, am I allergic reaction? Is it too heavy? Is it too oily? Um, I gave it to family, gave it to friends, and they started putting other places. And I said, you know what? I think I can take this to my salon. And I did. And I put it in the kids' hair and their parents. So, instant difference of how their styles was lasting, how their hair was growing. It wasn't too heavy. It wasn't too greasy. I was doing a little Shirley Temple curls, the little girls, and those curls was popping back, honey. They loved it. And then and I shared with them how to embrace the kids natural hair as well. Um and that was when I had the moment of saying, you know what, this is my next level. Never knew how the transaction could happen, but I knew this was my next level. And that's when I realized this is my, it wasn't a Mary Kay moment, but it was my moment of saying, okay, I can transition from doing hair to growing
Mm.
beautiful healthy hair. And
Hmm.
that's how I got into with my product Oria's O'Shea. And then the rest is history. I mean, they use it for everything. Eczema, psoriasis, calluses on your feet, lupus, diabetic, cancer people, people who have cancer, skin issues. It's excellent for that. It's a wonderful moisturizer. Um, Tish, you are one of my testimonials for many, many, many years.
Mhm.
And I just took that concept back to the basic and say, hey, we need this. This is a
Yeah,
need, and it's
yeah.
natural,
Maria,
and
I have
I
a
embrace it.
question for you. Are we streaming on Instagram? Because I just got feed that they're not picking up any Instagram live. Are you aware?
Um, yeah, uh, let me put it in your chat.
Okay.
Let me see. I thought he did he.
I know there was he was supposed to. I mentioned it earlier.
Uh huh. Uh huh. He said he's on it. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, it's amazing how we just you just take something, just something as simple, but it's good for you. It's healthy for you.
Yes, yes.
And I watched as he showed the pictures before. I watched my hair go from I cut it down to 3 inches. I purposely cut
Mm,
it down to 3 inches and watch it grow to where it is today. It's just
mhm,
amazing to me. And as I had someone say to me, you're a walking, talking Oria's O'Shea billboard. And I said, but that's all I use. I wouldn't even, if somebody asked me about anything else, I can't even, I have no follow up,
mhm.
no details about anything else. I don't know how to use anything else. This is what I've used for 14 years of my life. And
Mhm.
from, like I said, from the head to toe, I put it around my eyes. I don't have any wrinkles. I don't have no dry spots. I use my hair. I use for my nails. I keep them. I cut them down now. I do a little better now, but usually I have them. I let them grow out.
Yes.
Um, now it's the toenails. Oh my goodness, because I want my feet
Oh, I know for a fact it
smooth.
strengthens the
You know,
nails.
I want my toenails. I gotta cut them all the time because oh my goodness. So in the summertime, I just wear slides. I like just love, yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah, yes, yes.
Well,
But
I can
I just had,
attest, I wanna share a personal testimony, from one of my
yes,
clients, if you don't mind.
yes,
But,
please.
she's always suffered from alopecia. And so, different a very different it's so many different forms of alopecia. And so, she went to the dermatologist, and they gave her this ointment, and it was way too strong. I mean, it really had a negative effect on her scalp. I had been servicing her for over 6 years, and we do our steam, our hydration, and her little alopecia spots don't last long. They're seasonal. It's like they come in um, maybe twice a year, if that, and then they restore themselves. We oil it, we hydrate the hair, and she's back. Well, she decided that she wanted to go to the dermatologist and see if she can stimulate the area a little more. She goes and they give her this ointment. She applies it. It's way too strong, and so the scalp is not healing properly. It's actually scarring the scalp. It created a rawness. So we had took pictures along her journey, and said, "Let your dermatologist know it's a little too strong. It's scaling the scalp." She takes it back, and they just kind of take what she's saying for a grain of salt and say, "Well, let's just kind of try something else." That didn't work. She tried, and this particular individual has a zigzag texture, and so but the hair has grown beautifully. And she always said, "Tish, you've grown my hair longer than I've ever had, and I'm 65 years old, way more than when I was a little girl." So we celebrate that. um, so she goes back. Scalp is still irritated. I said, "Listen, why don't you try this O'Shea, this a real O'Shea drop?" I said, "Because what they're giving you is far too aggressive, and you're not getting good results." She takes the Oria O'Shea, she applies it to the front hairline. Meanwhile, trying to be obedient to the dermatologist, she's not using it in the main area of where she's being treated with the dermatologist. She keeps using it around the hairline. She comes to me every 2 3 weeks, every 2 weeks on the clock. She comes back after the fourth treatment with the dermatologist, and 1 week, 2 weeks after I suggest the O'Shea around the hairline is growing in, and the texture was a lot softer than the area where she was not putting the product. She was only using what the dermatologist suggested. And I said, "Look at how your hairline is responding to the O'Shea drops." She said, "I noticed that my hair is doing really good around the hairline." I said, "Well, why don't you apply that in the center?" Once again, remember I said the hair back here was pretty much raw from the product the dermatologist had suggested. The Maria O'Shea drops began to heal the center of her scalp. And she said, Tish, I noticed a huge difference. She said, I'm not going back to the dermatologist. I'm going to continue to use the O'Shea drops. And it's been going on a month and a half. And oh my goodness, the difference in her scalp, the quality of her hair. Like I said, she has a very zigzag texture. That texture can have a tendency to be very drying. But with this product that she's using with Maria O'Shea, it has allowed her to have a nice consistency on her texture, and the hair is responding beautifully. And she said, I am so grateful that she made this product because I have tried almost everything. And this has definitely helped my texture and heal my scalp. So that's a testament, to
Yes.
this particular
Wow.
product. We're using it to help heal clients who have severe scalp issues, such as alopecia. And when the dermatologist was stumped as to why this product was so strong, not everybody can handle the chemicals and the
Sure.
treatment that the doctors are giving. They're kind of unaware of what our scalp can handle. But I always share with my clients, oils are your friend.
Hmm.
What about what you think about this? And I don't discriminate against oil. I've always been now, you got your heavier
Hmm.
products, but oil has always been a friend. It helps coat, it helps seal, it helps moisturize. Certain oils have moisture in them. And Maria's, with all her 13 different ingredients, she has moisturizers in within the product. So you won't get just a oily consistency on the hair or scalp. It's actually absorbing, it's actually penetrating. And so I am so excited that this product is helping a lot of people. That was just one of my clients that had a pretty severe condition, but we've been using it on various clients that struggle in the dry area or little breakage. The gray areas can be resistant. We all know gray hair can be very wiry, and it needs to be
Yes.
properly coated. So that helps coat the hair. So we're excited about this journey. And this started maybe no October, September, October. So now we're in the
Wow.
early February. So we're seeing great results, and
Wow.
the sales have increased. So we are excited. You know, about this
Hmm.
journey. So I can
Yes.
attest, straightforward. This not just on myself or my whole body. I use it. I've been using it for 7 years,
Yes.
all
7
over
years.
7 years. Proud
Yeah.
to say that this product is amazing. And I have stylists that say this product really works. I'm like, yeah.
Isn't that funny? That's funny. People sell stuff all day long, and people buy it because they say, with the comments or the views. And now views are fake. Some of them are fake. They're paid views. And
Hmm.
but you just need that one testimony that can
Hmm.
really make a difference. That it really, because they're not looking for that. They're looking, oh, I'm spending my money. Oh my goodness, I can't. No, I know this not gonna work, but I'll try it anyway. If
Hmm.
that's what you have in
Hmm.
your mind with anything, it's not just a
Right.
product. It could be
Right.
anything. If you
Right.
say that before you even try it to like it, then it's already doomed from the start. You're not even looking for
Hmm.
results. You're looking
Right.
for a reason to move on to something else. By the
Right.
time you move on to something else, you have not given anything else the
The
chance
opportunity.
to
Yeah.
actually work.
Yeah.
And I think in our journey as cosmetologists, um, the reason we were successful, and in Tish, you're still successful, and as being a cosmetologist, is because we work with the client. Um,
Absolutely.
it makes a
And we
world of
listen.
difference when
And
you
we
listen,
listen.
when you listen,
Absolutely. Mhm.
and when you've been through things. See, another
Yeah.
thing too, it's hard to tell a blind man that he can see.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I know because I've been blind. And I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you, when you're blind, you can't see.
Right.
So you have to see, you have to see with your mind. You have
The
to see
different
with your
perspective.
hearing. That's right.
Mhm.
Like I said,
Mhm.
my hearing is off the chart because once I lost my eyesight, um, my hearing became very strong. So now I guess, like you say, you have to listen. Don't let them tell you. Don't you not? How does this say going, Tish? You don't hear me. Listen to me,
Mhm.
and
Right.
don't hear them, because a
Mhm.
lot of people be heard, but nobody's listening to them.
Listening. Yes,
And the
yes.
same thing as being a hair whisperer. We can
Mm.
listen to the hair. We know,
Mhm.
we feel it.
Mhm.
We
Absolutely.
know as it look on the when we look at it.
Mhm.
We know if you're taking care of yourself.
Mhm.
We can look at your hair and also know that you smoke, you
Mhm.
drink, you do
Mhm.
drugs.
Mhm. Mhm. It
A
comes
lot of
out.
people on the yes, it does.
Mhm. It
Yes, it
comes out through
does.
your pores. You can smell the hair. Um, the hair is gonna tell the story.
Tell the
It's gonna know what
story.
exactly what we need to know.
So you cannot
Yeah.
sit in my chair and tell
Mhm.
me, um, no, because I don't take any medications. When I can look on the behind your left ear,
Mm.
the nape of the back of your head,
Mhm.
because those are and around your edges. If you take medication, those areas are weak.
Mm. Yeah.
They're weak.
Yeah.
Those are your stress points. As you've seen the
Mhm.
hair before, when he showed the picture
Mhm.
of my hair breaking off. When I was under a lot of stress,
Those are the first
that
areas
was
to
it.
attack.
That's that those patches came out. I couldn't believe it. I lift up my hair. I was like, what in the world? What? I mean, it was smooth as a baby's bottom, just like that. I said, oh my
Mm.
God, OMG.
It
I got all
happens.
this long hair and I can't pull my hair up because I'm bald. I couldn't believe it.
Mhm. Mhm.
But it
Mhm.
happens.
Yes.
And let's not talk about menopause.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of women that are struggling, and it's almost like they feel helpless because
Hmm.
that topic is not a lot of light is shed
No,
on women losing their hair during that phase, you
menopause.
know?
My hair
Um,
thinned. I mean,
yeah.
I would go in the bathroom and it was like a sea of hair. And I'm thinking,
Mm,
what? I fixed some eggs. I'm sitting down. I'm eating my breakfast. And I'm like, what? What is this? What?
mm,
Hair was just falling.
mm,
And I thank God that the journey with my product careers of Shea, I started so early that once it stopped, I still had nice, healthy hair. You know, I
mhm.
might not have been as thick as it used to be, but unless I tell you or you know the difference, you don't know the difference, because
Right.
I continued. And what you talk about, consistency is the key. I
Yeah.
continue using my drops. I continue using my Rizzo Shea. I continue using my shampoo. Everything I had, I just put it on. And I was like, look, we're gonna do this dance together.
Mm, it is.
And yes, and it continued to grow, and it continued to have a natural sheen, because
Mm,
I know the fact that I didn't want my product to be weighed down with heavy
mhm.
oils. So therefore, when I created everything, I put me and mine on the product. And I didn't want any cheap product. I didn't want nobody to leave anything out that I would want myself for as
Yeah.
being professionally. And
Mhm.
it works, Tish. It just works. But like I said, what you see is what you get.
Mhm.
I look back
Absolutely.
now from 2009 to where I am today. It's all natural, and I grew it just this way.
Mhm. Walking billboard. And like I said, being that example, clients and strangers that you come upon or come across that hear your testimony, they're like, "Oh, she has proof. She has testimonials. She's a walking billboard." She herself, like my client said the first time when we did the open forum at the salon, she's like, "Is that her hair?"
Yes.
Let me feel it. Let me test it because it can be deceiving. So many women are
What she
unable.
said, what she said, is that, let me
Is
see.
this your
Let
hair?
me see.
Yeah. Let me feel it.
I get that all
Let
the
me feel
time.
it.
Even when I wear my hair like this, I get that too. It's like,
Mhm.
when I went home, I had to go home to Virginia, and they were like, "God, like, how did it? It just doesn't. It doesn't look real." I said, "But it is. It is.
Because
It's how
healthy.
you it's right, but that comes when you have healthy when you have a great foundation,
Yeah,
you can do a lot with a great foundation. And
absolutely.
that's why you have to take care the
Of that
root.
foundation, that's that root,
The root.
that foundation and the root is imperative because if you don't have a strong foundation and secure the root, it's gonna break and wither away. So
Yes.
you
And
can't
then when you
stop
run
it.
into medical problems, when you run into, I'm not saying
Mm,
it's going to prevent anything. What I'm
right.
saying, it will help slow it down.
Yes.
It will help
Yes.
slow it down. That's
Mhm.
all I'm saying. Because when I went through
Mm,
menopause, like I said, I would go into the bathroom and I could sweep up my hair. It
mm,
was just so much hair. Especially with it straight, because you
mhm,
really can see it when it's straight.
mm. Oh,
And
yeah.
then when I went natural, because I, don't shampoo it as often, when I would comb it, it would just come out and just I was like, oh my goodness, like am I bald headed?
Mm,
But it was still
mm.
hair. It was still hair there. So it did its part, but it didn't take me out.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kept feeding it, kept giving it
Mhm,
nutrients, putting my
mhm,
drops in. I have the treatment
mhm.
and I have a serum which have hemp in it. So and that is great. I've seen a lot of results with men who have the male pattern baldness. It has
Okay.
really and truly helped with that.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited, and like I said, the testimonies are steadily coming in, and so we can celebrate each and every one. And I make sure, I share with you, "Look, I got another one. I got another one."
Yes, you
Clients
do.
are excited, absolutely, because you need to know, you've been promoting this for quite some time now, and how it has revamped itself here in the Atlanta, Georgia area is so exciting. And to be able to witness being a part of that journey is also awesome as well. Absolutely.
And
Indeed.
having great company, great. Well, Tish, you're a walking billboard. I can say, look at Tish. Look at Tish. She put her feet
Yeah,
up.
people
That's what.
ask me all the time,
No, no,
um
put her feet up. Show your feet, Tish. When you said
that's
the picture,
hilarious. I have amazing feet.
Sam saw the picture before and after. She said the picture of her feet, and it was like, okay, all right, how we gonna fit this in? This
In this
feet,
segment, right.
feet was smooth. They were smooth like this. I was like, go ahead, Tish. That's what I'm talking about. Tish had the feet up. Tish like, look at here. Let me tell you about this
And
product.
proud.
Let me tell you about this product. Stop playing.
Proud to share. It's funny, when I used to do Mary Kay too,
Uh
many
huh.
years ago, my son, I was pregnant with my son, and he's now 19, so that was
Oh,
some years
okay.
ago.
Yes, it
But
was.
yes, but the information and the business savvy that you gain from that, it allowed you to actually be your walking billboard. Just case in point, wear your product, show off. You are your best advertisement. So if you're gonna promote something, use yourself, because
Yes,
that's a sincere testimony,
that is
and
sincere,
that
right?
and people can feel that, and then when you're transparent and they understand that this is not just a line. We have so much competition out here with products, hair care products, skincare products, you name it. People looking for, they want the genuine energy, they want the genuine, this is my story. And when you can do that and they can feel that transparency, you automatically have a done deal. And so to be able to say you have a good product and say, well, prove it. And say, well, you're looking at
Right.
it. Because they just finished
That's right.
complimenting you. They just finished saying, oh my gosh, your skin is so pretty.
Yes,
Oh
that's
my
right.
God, your hair is so pretty.
Hmm. And the
So
thing
to be
about
able
it,
to
throughout
share
the
that.
history, but as we was talking about Black history, throughout the history, think about the women back in the
Mm,
day. Think about their skin.
mm,
Think about the hair. I mean, even when he
mhm,
showed the picture of the before and after of Madam C.J. Walker, look at that. I mean, that had
mhm,
to be impressive because
mhm,
that was just natural. They weren't used to seeing that
mhm.
straight hair. And then
Right.
where she started to where she ended up.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
that's our testimony.
Yeah.
Whether I get in the water right now and I stand up and my hair hangs down to right in pass right on the top of my behind, or if I just wear it curly and just like this and it shrink up. That's history. That's us. That is
Mhm,
part of our
mhm. Lineage.
heritage. Yes, lineage and heritage.
Mhm,
That's one
mhm.
thing they can't take from us.
Right.
They be trying
And
though.
black,
They be trying
you
to
know,
get the
black women
boxing.
throughout the
They be
years
trying
have
to get.
always taken pride in their look, they've always taken
Yes.
pride in their hair.
Yes. Yes.
Because we were always trying to figure out what worked best for our hair.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a pride with that. There was a perseverance with that. So when a woman of color steps into a room and her head is held high and her shoulders are back
Mm-hmm.
and her walk is
Mm-hmm.
straight, the confidence that she oozes, it starts with her hair.
Hair.
When she feels
Yes.
like her hair is on point, she knows she's on point for the
She's
rest
on
of
point.
the
That's
entire
right.
outfit. So it's imperative that women see other women looking their best and sharing that information. Like, listen, this is how you can achieve this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you don't always have to feel like you're not the part because the hair is not doing what it wants to do. You can create that look. You can wear beautiful styles in its natural state. We've been doing
State.
it
That's
for
right.
a long time. We've been doing this forever.
Yes.
Pre-chemical, we were wearing and embracing what we had to work with. And whether it was
Exactly.
cornrows, whether it was two-strand twist, no matter what the occasion, black women have always made sure their hair was looking good. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm honored to be a woman of color. I'm honored
Yes.
to be the woman who helps other women look their best,
Mm-hmm.
enhancing their look through the field of cosmetology. It's definitely an honor and a privilege. And I'm truly grateful to do that for other women. Absolutely.
That is beautiful, Tish. Well, that's what we hear every Monday night talking about hair and skin. And,
Mhm.
if you have questions, please, you can send a text. You can also call in. We're here. Between the two of us, 50 years of experience and plus, and we have a lot to share. Um,
I-
from natural hair to colored hair. You see, I rock my gray hair. Um,
Mhm.
and I brace my 50. Tish is getting ready to come over to the big girl club, and
Ooh,
this
how?
month. Yes, baby, she getting ready to come over. She getting ready to cross over. Uh, She ain't seen life yet, so that's a whole nother conversation to talk about hair as we get older.
Yes.
The first thing a lot of women want to do is, okay, I'm older now. I'm having these hot flashes. Oh Lord, them hot flashes. You don't have to call your hair off. We just have to figure out a way how you can keep your hair
Mhm,
nice and healthy, keep your scalp
mhm.
cool, and
Mm.
maintain because that too shall pass. You're not going to have flashes for the rest of your life. I pray you don't anyway. Um,
Right.
some people say they still have them every now and then. Some people say, they're completely gone. I don't know. But I'll let you know because I'm going through the season. Okay. So I'm letting you know. Okay. I did one part. I'm going to see where these hot
So
flashes
the
going to
next
go.
phase.
I'm here to tell you, I didn't cut all my hair off, um, and all my hair didn't fall out. Thank you, Jesus. I maintain, and I think I'm on the other side of it right now. So there's ways that you can work with it where you don't have to go to the extreme. Now, I know it get a little hot because, baby, it gets hot, but
That internal
those
heat.
are
Yes.
a
I tell
portable
you,
fan,
it's a
battery
thing.
fan. I use it all. Like just get up in the middle of the night, just walk, just don't want nothing, nothing. Don't touch me, nothing. Okay. But I put my bonnet on. I keep my hair out of my face and I put my
Yeah,
bonnet on and I'm
yeah,
like, okay. So just with anything, you just learn to work with what you have.
absolutely.
And you know, I'll turn 60. I plan on having long hair. Unless something happened, I don't have long hair anymore. But I'm going to want to continue to let it grow so you can
Mhm.
see there's life after 50. Don't think it's 50. 50 is fabulous. So, Tish, you get ready to come over so you can embrace the big girl club now.
Absolutely. There's no other way but to embrace. Like my grandmother said, "Couldn't be the other way."
I love it. I love
No
it.
other
Great.
way. Not right, no time soon.
Nice. But yes,
Yeah.
so this is what we do on Monday nights. If you, like I said, if you have any questions, not only can you make a comment by typing it in, or you can call us. And if you want to know more about my products, you can go to oriasochet.com, or you can call my 800 number, which is 877-393-1818. And, if you got a question, I got an answer.
And if they want to come to a brick and mortar to see the product, touch and smell, take a smell of the product before ordering, we
Yes.
have it at Savvy Elite Hair Salon, located in
Yes.
Tyrone, Georgia. And you can give us a call as well. So don't
Ye-
hesitate. You can look us up on Google.
Yes. 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 Yeah, you got to go visit Tish Beautiful Salon, and she does great work. So I'm here to tell you. I
Thank
guess we're gonna be cosmetologists until the day we die.
you.
That's it.
It's in the
That's all
blood.
I
It's
can
too
tell
late.
you.
You can't
It, we
deviate
just,
now.
that's right. We're gonna be there. They're like, put the comb down. Did you clean that brush?
That's right. Right.
I go
Mhm.
to the
Funny
nail
too.
salon. They're like, I was,
Yeah.
okay. What's my plastic bag? Is it in? I'm not putting my feet in there. They're like, oh, no, no, need to sanitize. And I know it's sanitized. Because
And
you don't
make
want me to
sure
call
that
nobody.
it is
It's in
right.
us. It's in us. So
It's
those
there.
cosmetologists, so those cosmetologists that know that really cares and have the passion about your hair and don't look at you as just being another income in the chair. And I can say that
Mhm. Mhm.
um, as being an instructor and have my own school and teaching in my own alma mater. Um, when you have someone like Tish that's passionate and want to talk to you about your hair and how to take care of your hair for the better for yourself and for you to also learn how to take care of your hair. So there's a difference when I'm taking care of it, but Tish will show you how to take care of your hair when you go home. Because once you
Absolutely.
leave the salon and
Home
you're looking
care.
good,
Yes.
you need maintenance. You need
Absolutely.
maintenance. And a lot of
Right.
people don't want to tell maintenance because if you mess your hair up, then guess what? You got to come back. And baby, that means
Mm.
you got to pay some more money.
Again and
So
again.
she cares though, and she's showing you because she wants you to come back with healthy hair. So she has
Right.
something to make it look good. There's a difference between the two. Okay. I'd rather work with the healthiness and have it looking nice and everybody's happy than you coming back with having issues and I got to work through those issues with you.
Mhm.
So, um,
We will train you
I
to be
just,
able to manage your own hair. Absolutely.
and you do a great job, Tish. You actually
Mm.
educate, and that's what I
Yes.
used to do in my salon. You educate the people how to take care of their hair.
Yes.
Don't be worrying about Betty, Sally, and Sue. You don't have
Right.
the same hair. It's not going to lay down like that because they don't have the same texture you have.
Mhm.
Um, so stop worrying about, well, my girlfriend hair did. No, you talk to
Mhm.
your cosmetologist one on one
One-on-one.
and learn
That's
from what you come from and how
that's
you
right.
can maintain what you have.
That's right. That's right. And it will
So,
applaud you. Your hair will applaud you. I
yes,
promise.
it will. It will. Don't One thing about the hair, don't try to keep with the Joneses, baby, because you don't know what the Joneses got underneath of there.
This is true.
I'm just saying, okay.
Listen.
But I, but this is I just want to say thank you, Tish, for being here with me. I really appreciate it. We did that
Absolutely.
whole this Black History Month we embrace, even though they
Yeah.
only gave us, is it 29? It is 29
It's
days in
29
this
this
month.
month. We've got 29 days this month.
Cause so this is leap year.
This is leap year. Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna
Mm.
embrace it, and we're gonna be on here next Monday talking
Next
hair
week.
and the skin. If you got a question, open mic. He has the 800 number for you. The number
Yeah.
down at the bottom. You
And
can
across the
always call
street.
my 800 number. You can go to Tish's salon. I mean, and she'll give you private
Gotcha.
consultation. So therefore, you don't have to go in there guns blazing. You can just call in. She can talk to you. You can go in there and sit in her chair, and she'll one-on-one consultation and help you
Absolutely.
figure out your hair issues and your skin issues. Because, like I
Mhm.
said, she uses it for every, just like I use it head to toe. And
Mhm.
if it's not my product, and we know of something else, of course she will suggest something else. So I'm here to tell you, we just know what works.
There it
We
is.
just we we just
Absolutely.
know what works.
The
So
hair
Tish,
whispers, I like that. I like that
yeah, I know
because it's
because
real.
what do we? Yeah, but what we
It's
say, the
really
hair
real.
wants some water. It wants some
Mhm.
water. It wants some water. So you give it some water. And my products do not have water. The Rizzo Shea and none of my oils have water. So it gets all the full nutrients. And then you go to Tish and she take that water and spray on your head and clean you up and start you all over again. So it's telling
Get
you
you
right
cleaned
there
up.
that you get, that's right. She cleaning you up.
Yes. Preparing you for the future of healthy hair.
The future, healthy hair. Yes.
Mhm.
So, Tish, this has been great.
It's been
Just
amazing.
talked a little bit about our Black history and
Absolutely.
wow, how it really evolved. You know, the shortcuts, the long hair. Of course, we come into what's in the last 20 years, 15, 20
Oh, yeah.
years. The biggest thing has been with weaves. But at the
Mhm.
end of the day, you can, nobody say you don't have to wear weave. You can't wear weave, but you want to keep your natural hair or your hair nice and healthy. So when it's time to take that out, take that off, ever how it's put on, you can
Right.
come and wear your natural, beautiful hair.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are down to
So,
our last 3 minutes.
yes, we are. Isn't that amazing? We can talk, girl. We can
Time
talk.
goes fast.
Yes, it does, especially when you have something to talk about.
Hey, that
And
helps.
we love some hair. We love some hair and skin. That's the best thing. And
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
thank all the people who viewed us tonight and made comments. Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate that. Yes, we
Mhm.
do. So stay tuned for our advertisements, and we'll let you know every week up to Monday what the topic is going to be. And if you have a question or comment, please feel free to leave them. We love that. We're looking forward to 2024 being the bomb diggity. We're grateful for everything that's going on. We just give God the glory and the praise. Isn't that right, Tish?
Absolutely. We are truly grateful. And we pay homage to our ancestral realm that has given
Yes.
us and paved the way for us to make this
Yes,
happen
our
on planet.
foundation. That's right. Because we're standing
Absolutely.
on their shoulders.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful and well said.
Mm-hmm. So listen, until next week, 9 o'clock. You guys take care and take care of that hair. Make sure you put your bonnet
Take
on at
care of that
night,
hair. That's right.
huh? And wrap it up. Keep that oil on your scalp. And we'll
Mhm.
see you next Monday, same time, 9 p.m. Facebook,
Absolutely.
Instagram, and YouTube.
All right.
Thank you
Peace
so
out.
much. We did it.